Hey everybody, how's it going? It's Steve, and we were here with another great episode of Lunchtime Talk with Steve. Let's go ahead and actually, what I'm going to be talking about today is about people that are doing great things. Tika and her team, they're doing a lot for the Bahamas. Not just when a hurricane hits, that they go ahead and do it for the first 2 weeks and then they forget about it. They're actually doing a lot for the Bahamas even now. And that's really what we want to talk to you guys about. Things don't stop just because you stop seeing them on the news. All right. So let's go ahead and get going with this. Let me start the intro, and then you guys can go ahead and share it out to your friends, your relatives, to everybody. All right. Let's get started. 1 second. All right, everyone, we are here. We're back. So let's start it. 1 second. There we go. All right. I'm pretty sure you guys can hear me. I'm gonna double check on here just to make sure. Give me just a moment. Got to check the audio. There we go. The audio is working perfect. So by now, I'm sure you guys have went ahead and shared it out with your friends, your relatives, with everyone. All right. I'm waiting for Tika to join. I see Ricky's already in, so we're gonna go ahead and start with Ricky. Um, Let me get Ricky in here. Hey, Ricky, can you hear me?
Hey, how you doing?
Good, good. How's everything?
Everything is going good. Everything, you're right here, trying to get Freeport back to some kind of normalcy. We had the Hurricane
Hmm.
Dorian that destroyed us, and then we had now COVID-19 have us under so much curfew, but we're still trying to get, now that the hurricane season is starting on Monday, we battling trying to get back to some kind of normalcy.
So tell me a little bit about how that's been for you guys, because people seem to think that okay, the hurricane it's off the news, it's no longer in the newspaper, and they start to think that okay, everything's back to normal. Has things gotten back to normal for you in the Bahamas?
No, everything is far, far from normal. Far from normal. We still have people homeless. We still have people no roofs on their homes. You know, people still no work, jobs destroyed. Yeah, it's far from normal.
All right. So right now with the COVID-19 and everything going on, and with Hurricane Dorian, what's life like for the average? Which island are you on? Are you on you're on Nassau? You said
No, we're in Grand Bahama, Freeport, Grand Bahama. We are the island that got the
in
direct
Freeport.
hit.
All right.
Yeah, we got the direct hit from Dorian. Yeah, that's Freeport, where Dorian
Mm-hmm.
sit on us for about 2 days. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right. So wow. So tell us what life has been like for you guys over there in Freeport. After everything now with the COVID-19, the hurricane, all those things. What's life been like for you?
Okay, I'll give you a little example. What's life been like? Last week, Friday, we just buried the government, the first set of unidentified people that they found from the hurricane that died. That would have been 55 people. We just had a mass funeral.
Wait.
Um,
Slow down a second. And that's from a year ago?
yeah, we just all of those bodies
Wait, I'm gonna bring Tika in because you're breaking up. I think he's driving. Tika, how are you?
Hi, I'm well, thank you. How are
were in a
you?
I'm
refrigerator.
doing great. Hey, Ricky,
We did
Ricky, you're
before
breaking
they even
up.
contain all that time.
Ricky, you're driving, right?
Okay,
They're having bad connections.
Yeah, and he's driving too, so it's gonna make
I'm
it
back in.
yeah. Hold on a second. I'm gonna bring Tika in for a second, okay? So Tika, tell me a
Okay.
little bit about the efforts that you're doing here in Fort Lauderdale in Broward County.
Basically, what I am actually doing is collecting items, groceries, water, the normal necessities to actually take over to the island and provide to the residents over there. Um, I actually have been doing it for quite some time because I did it for Hurricane Maria for Puerto Rico. I did it for the Bahamas when it was Hurricane Matthew, and I did it again for Dorian. Um, Basically, it was just taking over goods and what's not, and going through the community and providing, guides and some kind of relief to the residents. Um, I actually had surgery in August. So during the storm, I was actually supposed to be resting and healing, but that didn't happen because I couldn't actually sit there and allow, you know, not to do anything, So basically, I just got on the phone with some of my friends, my former coworkers, and just rallied, across with it and said, we need to do something. Um, so what I did, I just made phone calls. I didn't work with no one, didn't work with no other organizations or nothing like that. It was just simple phone calls to friends that knew me for years, knew where I was from and what's not. And what you are actually showing right now as well is a PowerPoint that I created. And in that PowerPoint, you would have Ricky as well as some of his other friends that actually were doing the rescues. And
Tell me about some of the stuff we're seeing as we go through it. Like this right here. It says Rand Memorial Hospital, but where is that? How,
Ricky, can you hear now? Because Ricky can give you better.
Hey, Ricky?
You can hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can hear you now.
Okay. What was the question?
Where is this that we're looking at right now? Let me go back a couple slides. Where
Okay.
is this? Where's the Rand Memorial Hospital? Where's that
The Rand
area?
Memorial Hospital, that is downtown. Um,
Mm-hmm.
that right now have we have it as a tents. The Samaritan Purse. We actually have patients underneath tents
Mm-hmm.
because the hospital has been damaged.
Wow. And this one that we're looking at here, where it says neighborhood flooded, where was that? What area was that?
Okay, that was in like in Hudson Estate area.
Uh huh.
That one there, they had like about 5, 6 feet of water in that area. But we had an area like in East Grand Bahama, they had like 25 feet of water. That's an area like what lost a lot of lives. Um,
Wow.
they had like 25 feet. Storm
So,
surge.
all right. So, we're seeing people bringing things over on the plane and stuff like that. What kind of stuff do you still need right now? Because in the beginning, I know people send everything over. People send over everything from food to clothes. What is it that you guys still need right now?
It appears that we need a lot of building material. Right
Uh-huh.
now, if I stand, let me show you if I could stand in this area that I'm in right now. If I stand and I probably let you see behind me, you'll see every roof of blue tar. Let me see if you can see it behind me.
1 second. Let me pause the PowerPoint so we can see you. Go ahead, show me.
Okay, I'll spin around on every roof. You will see of the blue tar, everybody roof is leaking. Yeah,
Wow.
every roof of is a lot of building material that is needed, that is basically needed right now. I'll let me ride through this corner. Let me show you the extents in a lot on a lot of damages. I'm right around the corner from the hospital as well.
Mhm.
So I will show you a lot of the damages on the homes that in this area. Yeah.
So Tika, while he's showing us that, how can people donate here in Fort Lauderdale if they want to? Where do they go? How do they do it? Do you have locations set up, or how's that being done?
I don't have a location set up. Basically, with all the donations and whatnot, just contacting me on this number. I can provide that to you, and it is 954
Wait,
5.
hold on. I think Ricky's trying to get us back again. Hold on.
Okay.
Hey, Ricky. Hey, Ricky.
Okay. Yeah. I will show you some of the damages in this neighborhood.
Just cut off. Okay.
Yeah, because we know the infrastructure is really bad there too because of again the hurricane and the way things went.
Absolutely.
Um, and now with the tourist industry, not slow down, completely stop
Right.
because cruises were your biggest thing. And with no cruises, I mean that really hurts the island.
Yes, it really do. Oh,
Wow.
thank you. Ricky is there.
Hey, Ricky, can you hear us? I think Ricky's muted.
You're mute.
He can't hear us. But these are some of the issues that's going on right now in the Bahamas, people. I mean, the infrastructure is really bad. We're taking it for granted because we're working from home and our internet is strong and different things like that. But when they are still hurting from a hurricane a year ago, and even from hurricanes before that, it really does damage the infrastructure. It does make it hard for people to work from home. It makes it hard for kids to do the school from home. So it's a lot of stuff that we're taking for granted. And again, like Ricky was just showing us, how the areas are still really bad because people's roofs are still leaking. And hurricane season starts June 1st, I think, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Ricky, you're muted. You're on mute.
You're mute.
You're mute. There you go. I still can't hear him. I don't know. We still can't hear you, Ricky. Hey, Ricky, drop out and come back in and see if that makes a difference. Drop out and back in. Oh, there we go. All right, he's going to drop out and come back in. But yeah. So, and I definitely wanted to show this to people because I want people to see that there's a lot going on that we really need to be aware of. We think just because the news stopped talking about it that is good. And I always hear people say that, oh yeah, they're all right now. No, they're not all right. The Virgin Islands is not all right. Puerto Rico is not all right.
That's needed over there. Like I was saying, I had surgery in 2018 and 2019, and I actually took my walkers, the shower chairs, everything that I had that I didn't need anymore. I took it over there to the senior living facility there. Some of the supplies and relief that I actually received went to one of the clinics. My parents, they own a fishing supply store, and the vendors actually sent them like 6 pallets full of stuff. And basically what they did, they didn't keep it for themselves. They went back into the community and gave it to the members within the community from East End, and they went into every settlement in East End. And just to see the pictures and everything, because a lot of the pictures that was taken by a former student of Mary Starr, and he's only 18, so he took a lot of pictures and aerial shots and everything. And I mean, I couldn't stay, because I'm here in Florida. But my parents, my brothers, Nathan, Nashton, they've been so awesome. I mean, what I had, it didn't touch everybody because, I couldn't touch everybody at that point in time. But I walked through one of the areas for Bishop Circle, and I gave to every individual in every household that was affected, that had to be rescued and everything. My cousin, she lives in Detroit. She actually supplied me and sent a lot of stuff as well. And we stayed up on the phone many a nights. My other cousin in Canada, she did the same thing. And people were sending all these pictures, about the flood, the tsunami, the this, the that. And I'm like, you know what? Don't send me no pictures. Don't send me no pictures. What we need to do, we need to pray, because right now it's at 0 miles per hour. I said, pray, ask the Lord to move that 0 to a 1 to a 2, because right now you're talking about my mommy and my daddy right now. My cousins, my brothers, that's my home, and I'm like, I mean, I had an emergency surgery in 2019, and you should know because your dad lived downstairs. So, we had a U-Haul, and my daughter and her coworker and his friends, they came, and my apartment was full from top to bottom with a bunch of stuff, water, food, Pampers, everything. And they were taking supplies down, putting in the U-Haul and what's not. And your dad saw me going into the U-Haul, and he was like, where are you going? Get down, because I had stitches and all of that. So I was hurting, but, I didn't let that stop me because I believe in giving back. I had surgery in 2018. I'm still here. 2019, I'm still here. And, you're supposed to give back. Basically, you don't sit here and settle, for nothing and wanting to receive, 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 receive. You don't get your blessings like that, you
All
know.
right.
So,
Okay, give me just a moment. I got to do a commercial break real quick, but we will be right back. Okay.
um,
Hey guys, I'm on my way to the office. I can't believe there's so much traffic out there. Just remember, if you get involved in a car accident during this quarantine, give me a call. Our attorneys are going to fight for you. They're going to assess the case, find solutions to your problems. Now you know. Call me. My phone number is right up there or down there. Now you know.
All right, Tika, here we are. We're back. We actually have a couple of comments. Cindy Williams. Cindy Williams, like from Laverne and Shirley. Right? Not that Cindy Williams, though, but hey. But she said, to God be the glory. And then Rodney is saying, why is it important to give back in a disaster?
it's always important to give back, not necessarily a disaster.
Mm-hmm.
Not necessarily a disaster. And like I said before, in order for you to receive your blessings, you have to give. You have to.
Mm-hmm.
It all goes back into the Bible. It all goes back to when we were raised, when we were born with mom and dad always used to say, grandparents always used to say, give back to others.
So again, and I want people to really start to realize how important it is to give, because again, we're sitting here in the COVID-19 time. We have time to go through our closet. We have time to go through our storage room, our garage, pull out the stuff that we're not using anymore, the clothes, the whatever it is that you have in there, that old domino table, whatever. If you're not using it, you can donate it, because people right now need it. Someone somewhere needs it. Someone in the Bahamas needs it. Someone that maybe, again, the Virgin Islands, Puerto Rico. These places did not just just all of a sudden you snap your finger and it's great. These They need the help.
Right.
So I encourage every single one of you to go through your closet, go through your garage, go through that storage room. I mean, you probably have stuff in the storage room that you never even touched, and you've been paying for it for years. Go through that storage room and pull some of that stuff out. Call Tika, get in touch with her, send it down to the Bahamas. I'm gonna show some more of the stuff that you had from the what you call it, from the PowerPoint. Let's see. So let me go back to the PowerPoint now and show some of the stuff that you guys did over there too.
And I basically also want to say to Ricky is actually also a pilot as well. So he was actually in the forefront of everything, you know, rescue, air and sea. He was there.
Mm,
So,
that's good. So you guys actually, so you didn't just do Grand Bahama. You also did some of the out islands and different things too, and or it was mostly your effort on Grand Bahama.
my effort was Grand Bahama. Ricky was everywhere.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, we was going everywhere, helping. Abaco, Abaco was a mess. They lost everything in Abaco. Grand Bahama, was a mess. We
Mhm.
went out in the hurricane after people started to lose lives. few friends of ours, we got together and say, "Oh, we have to try go in the middle of the hurricane to try, save everybody." So we went on these jet skis. We tied ourselves to the
Mm-hmm.
jet skis. The winds them were about, at that time, we would say about one between 120 to 150. So we were like in a category three. We were riding the
Wow.
waves of like about 20 feet waves, because every house that we pulled up to on the jet ski, the water was to the roof. So we would
Wow.
estimate that we had about 20 feet. A lot of the people them came through the roof, similar to like Katrina, where they had to go up in their manhole, break through the roof tiles, and go to the highest peak on the roof. And when we were pulling up on the jet skis, we were actually pulling up to the highest peak to the roof, putting them on board, and then carrying them to the lowest part, what might only had like about 2 feet of water. And we would turn around. We did that from about 8 o'clock that morning until about 7 that evening, back and forward.
Wow. I mean, I don't even want to imagine what you guys went through because I can just hearing it and looking at some of these pictures, like looking at this picture right now. Wow, this entire roof is gone. I mean, it's even one of the units right here. It looks like everything. Well, all of them are damaged. This one, the whole wall fell in.
Yeah,
You know, looking at this right here, you can see this is after the flood. I'm thinking where everything started to settle back down again. But look at it. It's like wow. And then
yeah, it was
you know what, Tika?
the
Yes.
When I saw this right here with my dad's name, I was like, wow.
Your dad made sure I had water, I had clothes, I had everything. Everything. He looked out every day. If he didn't see me at 5, he was calling me on the phone. Did you hear from mom and dad? Did you hear from your brothers? I like what I did. And the good part about it, I can say during the storm, from my family members on WhatsApp. WhatsApp was working even after the storm. WhatsApp was working. We stayed in contact. I was sending them pictures like, okay, this is where the storm is right now. We're still on zero. And like I was saying, I was telling everybody, don't send me all these pictures about the storm and the flood and what's not. Let's pray about it because this storm needs to move away from the island. It needs to move. It needs to go you know and I mean, it was a lot. It was a lot. We prayed many times. Every minute we were praying, to the point where, as my brother Nathan, even though he's not here, I guess he's having technical difficulties, he was getting texts from people who he don't know, stating that they were actually trapped, in the water. He was giving him the location, and he was sending it over to us. And my daughter and we were just sending it back to people, look, this person is trapped here, this person is here, this person needs help. And I stayed in contact even with Superintendent Gregory Lockhart, keep in contact. Wayne Thompson from ZNS News, we were in contact. That PowerPoint right there, that picture is our shop where we had like 7 feet of water in there. So that's everything that has been dismantled. And this is the group of us outside our apartment. So yeah, it was an ordeal. It was an ordeal. And I will be doing it again. It's not going to stop at all. And at current, I am still collecting items, still collecting toys, still collecting goods. And as soon as this pandemic is over, I will be making a trip back home to take much more needed supplies to the island.
All right. Hey, Ricky, let me bring Ricky back in. And I'm seeing some of what you're talking about up here with the roof missing and things like that. I mean, wow.
That's my mom.
Oh, this is your mom?
Yeah, they actually gave back as well because the vendors that we purchased our goods from sent over like 5 to 6 pallets just for per household, but they didn't keep anything. They gave back and went throughout the community to give back to people.
Well, and this is the storage room over here. I'm assuming this is here in
That's
Fort Lauderdale.
that's one of the pallets that was at the storage, yeah, that we were wrapping up, getting ready to send over.
All right. Wow. So let me bring Ricky back in. Ricky's mic is actually giving us some is giving some crackle, so that's why I dropped it off for a little bit.
Okay.
I can hear the crackle in the mic. I guess it's the wind. But yeah. So here's the question: where do we go from here now? Because like you said, hurricane season is coming. Where do we go? What is it that you're asking from our viewers, and what is it that you guys are planning to do next? Because I mean, we know that, and that's the other thing that a lot of people don't realize here in Florida. The Bahamas is like the barrier. The Bahamas is the barrier for us. What it does is you guys get the brunt of the hurricane, so we don't get the brunt of the hurricane. So a lot of people don't realize that. So you guys are saving us because, to be honest, if Dorian sat on Florida like it sat on the Bahamas, dude, Florida would be wiped. It'll be wiped off because I mean Andrew wasn't as bad as Dorian, and it didn't sit as long as Dorian did. And look at the damage that Andrew did to South Miami. I mean, we're still recovering from it. In parts of the Everglades, you can still see the remnants of Andrew. And this is 20 some odd years later.
Right. Yeah, Dorian was real bad. Just sitting right there and not moving. It was just real there. Just sat there. So basically, what I think Ricky still there?
We're about to bring back again. His sister Cindy said she's proud of him. He put his life on the line to save a lot of people.
Okay, no, he's better.
Yeah. Glenn is in Virginia. She wants to know how she can help.
Okay. Basically, my phone contact here is 954.
Let me put that on there. 954
548
uh-huh
8858. And the name of my foundation, because I actually created my foundation as well, it's called Hold My Hand Foundation.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna mute Ricky so that we I mute you, Ricky. Hold on. Let me. This way you still stay on, but I got you muted.
Okay.
So, hold on. I just edited.
Did you hear me?
Oh, I didn't save it. Tika, give me a number again. 954
548
uh-huh
8858.
All right, there we go.
And like I said, the name of my foundation is called Hold My Hand Foundation, Inc. And my email address is the same, Hold My Hand Foundation, Inc. @gmail.com. So you can call me at any time, send me an email, it doesn't matter. And again, basically, it's just the normal necessities. I'm looking at, actually, I have adopted 2 preschools in the island to actually give back to those 2 preschools. My daughter actually adopted her former preschool. So one of the pictures in the PowerPoint was her at her former preschool with her principal.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, my daughter is 19. I'm teaching her and training her young, to do those give back as well.
You got to.
Yeah.
Hey, I gotta take a quick break again. Gotta pay the bills, and the advertisers are the way we
Of
pay the bills.
course. Of course.
So give me just a quick second. I'll be right back with you guys. Okay?
Not a problem. Thanks.
Hey guys, I'm on my way to the office. I can't believe there's so much traffic out there. Just remember, if you get involved in a car accident during this quarantine, give me a call. Our attorneys are going to fight for you. They're going to assess the case, find solutions to your problems. Now you know. Call me. My phone number is right up there or down there. Now you know.
All right, there we go. So we're back. And if any of you guys want to advertise your business on the show, just get in touch with me. Inbox me, send me a message, let me know. Let's make this happen, okay? Yeah, so basically what would happen is Glenn would just give you a call and what you would work out. You do take monetary donations as well, right?
Correct. But
All
I
right.
try not to. I prefer to get the supplies, the water. You can actually cash app. I actually go to the store. I had some of the people that were calling me, they were going on Dollar Tree website or Walmart, ordering stuff and putting in my address so that I can pick it up.
Mhm.
I've had I have a friend in North Carolina, and they've actually made like 3 different trips to the Bahamas, sending over stuff. So I've been in contact with him. So basically, it's like a network. We've been moving, in different areas, different places. Just trying to get things done. Not working with no big organizations or nothing like that. Just you know, individuals, that are from Grand Bahama that wants to give back. The gentleman that you saw in the PowerPoint as well, Marvin Arrington, he is a pilot and he's also a contractor. And he was one that was in Freeport and Nassau and in Abaco, flying, giving back, taking people off the islands and everything else like that. That's actually my daughter's godfather. So basically, I was just dealing with people in my network, in my circle, and that's it.
That's good. That's good. I mean, I want to go over there with you when you guys go over, and I want to, so I can see what I can do to help out, and also bring the story in real time from people, to the people, let them see exactly what's needed, let them hear from some of the people on the island as far as what they need. But I definitely want to go over there. I've been over to the Bahamas a few times as a tourist, and and it's an awesome place to go. I've been to Nassau, I've been to Freeport. I was actually supposed to be going to Bimini because I heard Bimini built up a lot, but I didn't get a chance to go over to Bimini. But yeah, I definitely want to go over there with you guys when you guys go over. I want to see some of the stuff, for myself, and also be able to report on a lot of it and let people know exactly what's going on over there and what kind
Absolutely.
of help they
They,
need.
they still need help. In the hospitals, they need help. The senior living facilities, they need help. The preschools, stuff such as books. They lost like everything. Those people have been traumatized. The kids, um,
Mhm.
our events that we have, Junkanoo, our number one. Um, the members, they've lost their instruments. They've what they use to make music, to bring the island and the people and the tourists together. They've lost all of that. So now it's like they have to rebuild.
Right.
Not gonna happen in a day. It's not gonna happen in a year. It's going to take some time. And I'm here for the long haul. I'm here and I'm going to continue doing what I'm doing, helping, and no matter how small it is, no matter how small it is, it's going to work. And the people in the islands in Freeport have been so humble and appreciative of everything that they got and that they are getting, and I just want to, just keep that moving. And sometimes it's just a phone call or a text. Hi, how are you? A hug to make them feel like everything is okay. These people have lost an entire family, and we take for granted a lot of stuff, and,
Yes.
and we like to indulge in a lot of other things that's negative and what's not. Let's
Mhm.
on the positive and let's do positive, you know.
Exactly. Yeah, we got to help. As I always tell people, you are your brother's keeper,
Absolutely.
and right now we definitely need you guys to help out. We need you to to donate. If you can't donate money, donate. Like I said, go to your storage room, go to your closet. I mean, we all do spring cleaning every year, and we got stuff. We have stuff in there that have the tags on them that we've never even worn. Okay, and it has the tags on it. Go ahead and donate it. We just need things that are in good condition and just donate it. Like I said, if you have that old domino table, that old folder table that you're not using anymore, it's still in great condition. It's still sturdy. Hey, to you, it's just a domino table. To someone, it's a dinner table.
Absolutely.
Let's come on. Let's do this. We can do this. We can help. We all can help. And if every one of us help a little bit, imagine what we can do.
Absolutely.
So definitely make sure you guys share Tinka's information. Tika, I keep saying Tinka. Share Tika's information. I'm gonna put it back on the screen again so you guys can see it. But share Tika's information and let people know. Gary, yeah, Gary McDonald. He's
Hey, Gary.
So yeah, he was asking. Oh, you know Gary?
Yes, yes. That's why it baffled me when I saw him yesterday on your show. I was like, hold on. I was like, yeah, I do.
Yeah, yeah. Gary is good. He's a good guy. I'm telling you. I've known Gary now for a couple of years. Great,
Awesome.
great guy. Great guy. I know a few people that know you, and that's what's so crazy about it. Because last time you commented on the show, another person was like, "Oh, you know Tika," and I'm like, "Yeah." I'm telling you, you're famous, Tika. You're famous.
Yeah, because a lot of people were like, well, I don't know what you did. I don't know. I do not have to speak of my blessings. When I receive my blessings, I know what to do. When I get my blessings, I give back.
There you
That's what I
go.
do. I give back. That's the most
Mhm.
important thing.
You have to. You have to give back.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
You
Is
know.
Yeah. Is Ricky still there or he wants to show something out?
He dropped off.
Or drop?
I think he's in a bad area because his
Yeah,
audio wasn't
the
that great either.
systems have been acting up for a long time, and
Mhm.
they're getting it. They're getting it together. They're getting
Right.
slowly but surely, but a lot of help is needed. And like I said, no matter what it is, if it's Capri Suns for the kids, they're going. If it's Pampers for the babies, they're going. If it's bibs, bottles, if it's insure, if it's clothes, whatever, trust me, they need a lot of help. And
Mhm.
you know just
Well,
me and I'll be able to get it over, get it done. And I actually take the stuff. I don't send nothing with nobody. I take it and I make sure it's given out to the people. And I then go ahead and create a PowerPoint so that, the people that actually donated and helped actually see where your goods and supplies went to, because I know it was a problem earlier with people were like, well, I don't know where my stuff is going. I don't know this. I don't know that. And I get that. I totally understand that. But being from there, born and raised, I make sure that an individual is blessed with whatever supply it is.
well, Glenn is saying that she has a whole storage unit full of things that she'll definitely like to donate. But she's in Virginia, so How would you do that? Would
I would
you?
love to go to Virginia.
There you go. You can just get a well, don't get the U-Haul truck.
Yes,
Don't get the truck. Get the trailer and just put it on the back because the truck they also charge you by the
charge you the
mile.
truck. Yeah.
The mile and then the gas. I mean, by the time you're done, you're gonna spend a ton of money. But
Okay. We will
like
we can arrange something
yeah,
and we'll go from there. Definitely. Definitely.
yeah, or even just ship it directly from there to the Bahamas. Depends on how much it is. I'm pretty sure they have a lot of these storage, a lot of these shipping companies. Ricky's back with us. Here we go. Hey, Ricky.
Yeah, yo.
Ricky, I mean, Gary was saying you got to get his book. His book is called Pillar to Post,
I
and
will.
you guys go to the to my website to lunchtimetalkwithsteve.com. You'll see a link in there that you just go right to it, and boom, you can buy the book Pillar to Post by Gary McDonald.
I
You
will,
know,
Gary. I
they're
will
co-
for sure.
you definitely
Okay.
got to get it. Um, Glenn said she'll give you a call.
Okay. Thank you, Glenn. Thanks.
So what else, what are you doing right now, Ricky? What's going on in the Bahamas today?
Well, what's going on in the Bahamas today? We had a week full of heavy rain.
Mm.
So the hardware stores are open and everybody is working on roofs. I think about 90% of the houses are leaking and businesses are leaking in Grand Bahama. So there is some employment for a lot of guys. So that's the upside of things. But we're getting ready this weekend to go back into a lockdown. The government have the country on a 24-hour lockdown on the weekends. So
Mm.
from this evening, Friday, we'll be on a lockdown from 9 p.m. until Monday. And as everybody just basically just working on their roofs, putting on more tops, uh, putting on, it was a lot of rain this week past, from about Sunday straight till about Wednesday. So we're trying to rebuild. That's the main thing, just rebuilding.
All right. And you're saying that there's a lot of work that needs to be done. Do people just show up or is there an organization? Well, I know we could go through Tika, we could talk to Tika and do some of the stuff, but what about some of the other areas, the out islands and different things? Do people just show up there? Because I
Well,
know
what
that if you
happened?
show up in Abaco or one of them, you know.
Yeah, we have some NGOs and some big charitable organizations that are doing work like the Red Cross and Samaritan Purse. But the inner city, that's where I'm from, they don't get touched.
Absolutely.
You know, the inner city get served last.
Mm.
The inner city get the leftovers. So me being from the inner city, I would like to see some help come in where we can help some of the poor people.
Absolutely. Well, as
Yeah.
for a contact too, Stephen, Ricky is actually my first cousin. So we are working hand in hand and we're collaborating efforts. So whatever it is, once I'm there, Ricky is in everything that I do right
Yeah.
now. So, you know,
Yeah,
right
set up Tika.
now I know he's driving and doing all of that. So,
Mm. Yeah, Ricky, you got to be careful, man. I'm telling you.
yeah.
Yeah.
You gotta be careful. I know we do a little bit different in the islands when it comes to rules and stuff like that, but still, you gotta be careful. We want you
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
we want you to make sure that you're around to help out the other people. You know what I mean?
Yes,
Definitely.
yes. And Ricky actually helps a lot of people on island feeding and all of that too. So he's a good point of contact. So, just get in contact with me and, we work from there. So
Well, speaking of feeding, when I come down to the Bahamas, I want some crack conch. Okay, so
not a problem.
you gotta take me to the best place to get some crack conch. I'm just saying.
Definitely.
Not a problem. We'll make sure you have conch fritters. Not no vegan conch fritters now, okay? Conch
No, no,
fritters.
no. Conch fritters with a lot of conch in the fritters.
That's right. Some
You
conch
know?
salad, everything. So you'll be fine.
But as soon as they open back up, I definitely want to come down and see what's going on and talk to people. And I really want to be able to show off what's happening down there, what you guys are doing, and still the help that's needed. Because I mean, seriously, there's a lot of help needed.
That-
And I'm going to showcase other places as well too, because we have people that are doing similar efforts in Jamaica, in Barbados, in Haiti, in Trinidad. We have people that are doing similar efforts all over the place. So I want people to start to see that we need help. Places need help. And the worst thing is when it's a place that we're from and we neglect it.
right.
It's like growing up in that neighborhood and then you neglect the things or neglect the people that need things. It's crazy. It's ridiculous. It's like how can we say we care when we're not even caring about the neighborhood or the people we grew up with?
Absolutely.
We got to do better. We really have to do better. Hey
Absolutely.
Ricky, I think Ricky's muted.
That's
Ricky, yeah, he's
Sorry
muted.
about that.
You were
Yeah,
saying?
I'm good now.
All right.
Yeah, Tika. And when y'all come to the Bahamas, Tika, look what I got. I dove this morning in the water.
What?
Oh my gosh.
You got
No.
that this morning
Yeah,
in the
we got
water?
some nice stone crab legs.
That's not right.
Wait, show
When
me,
you
show me
come,
that again. Show me that again,
No,
Ricky.
Stephen.
Show me that again. Oh wow.
Oh
Okay, Ricky.
my.
I can't speak for Tika, but I'm gonna be there this weekend. I'm forget the rules and regulations. I'm coming over. If that's the way you guys are doing it over there, I'm coming over.
Well, you work to the
yeah,
airport,
just came out
Stephen.
the
So
water
you
about an
know.
hour ago.
Wow, you were diving in.
Fresh stone crab.
Man, that's what I'm talking about right there. You can't get better than that. That's an hour old. Wow,
That's
man.
not good. While we're eating chicken.
I know, right? We eating Publix chicken. Not there's anything wrong with Publix chicken, because if there's anybody that works at Publix that want to give me some chicken,
They're
I'll take
good.
it. But all right, so we're getting ready to wrap up now. Is there any last words you guys want to say to my viewers? Any part of information you want to give?
Basically, yes. It's what we've been talking about. Just reach out, give, help someone. You don't know if you are putting a smile on somebody's face or saving somebody's life. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
Help, give back. Like I said, you can contact me at any given time. I'm here. I am available. I don't let my calls go unanswered. I don't let my emails go unanswered. I respond, whatever it is. If it's for the children in school, if it's for the preschool, if it's, alcohol, peroxide, gauze.
Oh, alcohol. I thought you were talking about rum. I was like, hey, wait a second. Bahamian rum is good rum. I'll take some.
I have some of that. I got you, Stephen. I got you.
I was like, alcohol. Now you're talking about language. Alcohol, stone crab, crack pump. I'm in.
It works.
Everything. Maybe you can try the Calic or the Sans Bear,
Yeah, Killer Bear is good too. I've had that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was really good.
Awesome. But just, help someone. It don't necessarily have to be in the islands. It can be your next door neighbor. It can be, your best friend. It can be the homeless person on the street. Help someone. Just give back. And again, like I said, in the Bahamas, in Freeport, Grand Bahama, where I'm from, where Ricky is from, we need a lot of help, a lot of supplies, building supplies, flashlights, candles, juice, canned goods,
Mhm.
nails, hammer, screwdriver, whatever. Anything to help rebuild. There are a lot of the residents that are still outside in tents,
Mm.
while we're home living in our bed in a
And
luxury.
a year later, they're still living in a tent.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Wow.
Blankets, like one of the vendors, he worked at a hotel and he was refurbishing the whole entire hotel. He supplied me with all of the sheets and what's not, pillowcases and what's not. If you know of anybody that's doing the same, just give me a call. Please feel free. I'm not turning down anything. We need the help. We need the help, and we will definitely, muchly, greatly appreciate whatever it is.
All right, perfect. And Ricky, what last words do you have for our viewers?
Besides that stone crab.
I know,
Yes.
right?
Yeah. Basically what Tika was saying, and we appreciate everything that everyone has been doing so far. We're thankful. Um, we still need the help. It's a long road to recovery. It was a natural disaster. It wasn't nothing that was planned. One day, the life was normal. The next day, you were homeless, and we just asking, the world, whoever can assist, which any way, we would appreciate it. It could go a long way, far away. You could touch somebody's heart. It's a lot of stories out there. I know kids who lost both parents, in the storm. I know a family that they lost the husband, the wife, the kids, and only one person survived out of the whole house. So it's
Wow.
traumatizing. Psychologists, you want to offer some psychological help. I could arrange that as well too. Just set up Tika. Building materials, we could arrange that. Groceries, we could arrange that. Clothes, toys, we could arrange that. So anything that can help.
All right. And Tika, my mom actually made a post just a moment ago, and she was saying, thanks for everything that you did for my dad, because you were my dad's neighbor, and I mean, wow,
Thank you.
so yeah, she was saying thanks for everything you did for my dad, and she had some stuff that she wants to donate. So
Okay.
we'll get with you after the show, and
Okay.
but yeah, I mean,
Your
wow.
dad was so loving. He was so, so, so nice, so nice, so nice. And I always made sure, you know, he was okay. He was okay.
Yeah,
He was okay.
man, my pops, I miss him, man. I miss him.
I know. We do too here. Trust me, we do too.
All right, but thanks very much for being on the show. I appreciate it. We
My
definitely have to
pleasure.
do a follow up. We're gonna do, like I said, as soon as the Bahamas open, I want to go down there with you guys. I want to be able to do some stuff. I want to help out, in any way that I can. Um,
Awesome.
and the number is right here on the screen. So you guys, if there's anything you guys can give, we can donate. If it's clothes, if it's food, if it's money, if it's whatever, definitely give Tika a call. The number is right there, and she'll be able to make the best use of it. All
Absolutely.
right. I'm not saying that the other organizations aren't good, but the thing is, when you get with a grassroots organization, the majority of well, not the majority, I should say, everything gets directly to the people it's helping. Whereas a lot of the larger organizations, they have bigger operating costs and everything. A grassroots operation like this one, because they already have relatives and friends and people in those areas, they know exactly who needs what and how to get it to them. So that's why you need to support some of the grassroots organizations. Tika's number is right here, 954-548-8858. So definitely give her a call, reach out to her, send her a text, whatever. But let's get this done. Hurricane season is starting again. What's today? Today's the 29th. So hurricane season is actually starting in 2 days, in 3 days, on Monday. And people are still sleeping in tents from the last hurricane.
Absolutely.
Come on, we got to do better than this, people. We got to help each other out. You are your brother's keeper. And as I always tell people all the time, if you are in a position that you can help someone. Let's say, for example, you can help people get to the food bank. You can help people get to the doctor. Help them. Do it. Do a random act of kindness for a stranger, and let's make this happen. I mean, we can no longer sit back and say it's not my problem. It is your problem. You are your brother's keeper. All right. Let's make this happen, people. All right, so I'll definitely see you guys on Monday. Monday, I actually have who is going to be on the show on Monday. Let me go to my calendar here. Hold on, just a second. Um, so Monday we have. I'm trying to find it, and I had the calendar up here before, and I don't know where it went. Okay, we have Annie Eiffel on Monday. She is the director of a nonprofit organization over in Belgrade and over in the Pahokee area, the Belgrade area, but it's actually in Belgrade. And she is going to talk to us about some of the efforts that's going on over there when it comes to the COVID-19, the things that are happening, some of the football players and different people that are helping out in that community, the things that the news aren't really showing you, and where the football players that actually came out of that community are giving back on a level that surpass what the government is doing for them. So we're going to definitely talk a lot more about that on Monday with Annie. We also have on Tuesday, we have Jerome Hill. He's a former detective of Baltimore Police Department, a former police officer with Pittsburgh Police Department, and a former investigator with the Florida Department of Law Enforcement. Florida Department of Health, I believe. And also Eaton Bryce. Eaton is a former police department with New York City Police Department. So those two are going to talk to us about what it's like being black behind the blue wall. So we want to find out a little bit more about what happened, how things work, And then on Wednesday we have our teachers, 4 teachers that lived and worked in China. So we got a lot going on next week. You guys don't want to miss the shows, all right? Make sure you click subscribe on the button down below if you're on YouTube, or like the page on Facebook. Guys, thank you very much for everything. Thank you for being here. As always, it's been a pleasure. I'll see y'all on Monday. Peace.
Hey guys, I'm on my way to the office. I can't believe there's so much traffic out there. Just remember, if you get involved in a car accident during this quarantine, give me a call. Our attorneys are going to fight for you. They're going to assess the case, find solutions to your problems. Now you know. Call me. My phone number is right up there or down there. Now you know.
La la